Welcome back to Napa No Filter. It's been a little while, but I wanted to talk a little bit today about hospitality. Um, the reason I want to bring up hospitality is because over the last few weeks I've been looking for different wineries to go visit with friends coming into town and reaching out to different people, and the reaction and feedback I'm getting really is raising a question about, should you go to a winery that really doesn't have good hospitality, welcoming, and what is that experience when you don't get that? So behind me is a winery I went to a couple of years ago called Blanquet Estate. Got a great winemaker in Grand McDonald. It's supposed to be wonderful people. It's a cute place, but the hospitality was so bad, I refuse to buy or enjoy the wine or recommend the experience, because I don't think that I want to send a friend to somewhere where you're not going to have a good experience. And I've had others. I think Fisher Vineyards was one of my worst experiences. And what is a bad experience? Number one is if they don't listen to you or inquire about what do you like, what's your kind of experience you want, and what can they bring that's different than other wineries so that you enjoy your moment at their winery. And too many times it's a very formulaic approach, which is, here's the winery, here's the winemaker, here's what we do, now get out after you sip our wine if you don't buy it. So what are the things I would say is, one, if you reach out to a winery and they don't ask you, what kind of wine do you like? What do you drink? Because maybe that winery doesn't fit what you like, but if they don't even ask, they won't really understand how sophisticated you are or what preferences you have. Number two is, what kind of experience do you enjoy? Like, some of the wineries are like, we're going to go walk in the vineyard for a long time. That may not be something you want to go do. Sometimes it's great, sometimes it's not. But if they don't even ask the question about what do you like, what kind of experience, then they don't care. All they're asking for is a credit card and hopefully to sell you wine, which isn't something I'm going to recommend. So this was a little bit of a longer video, but I'm going to get into more of this because I think I'll put it together my top or my worst 5 experiences, and Blanquet Estate and Fisher Vineyards are 2 of those. I would also say Round Pond was terrible, and a few others that I can name really were just not fun experiences. So good wine can't help you overcome a bad experience. Great wine, maybe, but it's hard. And so what I want to do is make sure that you get the right hospitality. And to my friends in Napa, hospitality matters. I've been very lucky for, I think, about 65 to 70% of the wineries I visited have been out of this world hospitality with the owners of the wineries, the winemakers. They're just wonderful, but too often it's becoming apparent that some people just aren't asking questions or care who you are, which is really going to make it harder to create a good environment for new people coming into Napa. If you wonder why people don't want to come to Napa, it's because they don't have a good experience, and hospitality is at the top of that list. All right, well, hopefully you liked the video. Please give me a thumbs up and follow me at NapaNoFilter. Thank you.